like even the hiring process, you just asked me about that. Like just fast forward now, just so everyone knows, I'm not even part of the hiring process. Like
No, we made sure of that.
not allowed at all. Like
No, Georgia can't be a part of it at
no,
all.
I'm not. And it's because I see the best in everybody. And if someone says they're going to do it, I truly believe it. And I don't see through anything. I'm just that chronic optimist. And I'm like, oh, I want to help you get to your dreams. So everybody I have hired, except for one or two people, they are like, they're distant past. And anyone that's been hired now from my team, following the guidelines, seeing through, asking the right questions, and not coming from my mindset, they have been exceptional. So keep that in mind, your hiring process. And even the thought of hiring someone and going through that process makes my brain, like it sucks my energy
Mhm.
anyways. I'm kind of the final say, like if I want to run it by and like see if I vibe with them at the end, that's okay. But like literally up to that point of them being ready to be onboarded is all done by my team. And then John had said to my team as well, he said, if Georgia even has to be part of the onboarding process, this is never going to work. And he's totally right. That just drains me, even
Mhm.
teaching them everything. I will never be able to teach them our systems and processes as good as another person on my team will. So why am I even trying to put my finger in there and say, hey, I'll take you over, I'll do this. So the best time I spend with my agents is being at the listing appointment with them, sitting down with them, handling the calls, handling the fires, and just being real time because I'm in the trenches with them. And what I'm going to tell them is probably the best conversation they're going to get advice from because the market's changing so much. And I've probably had it 7 times already. So that's where I like to be. And that's where the
Yeah.
time is best spent.
And I think too, you do have a piece of it, but you have a top of funnel. You have the awareness stage of it, right? So you have what you do really, really well. And I think this is a great reminder for everybody, listening in, is that if you're head of company, you're also head of marketing.
Yeah.
And you may have to be head of sales until you don't have to be head of sales, but you are always head of marketing. And what I mean by that is, okay, marketing's job is to create opportunities for sales to turn into cash. And that is also done through brand, that is done through awareness, that is done through, engagement, that is done through getting them to subscribe. And then sales can start to take over, but marketing also helps, along the way, because marketing is also not only responsible to get, but they're also responsible to keep. And so, the marketing side of things can become very overwhelming and very daunting because there's so many different things, from video creation to video editing to social media management, copy, content, being able to all the things from a marketing side of things, events, promotion of events.
Yep.
Promotion of everything that we're trying to do, the look, the feel, the brand, the graphics, the presentations, right? All of that stuff falls in under the marketing umbrella. However, you still have to drive the marketing, because marketing is also strategy. So our job as head of company is also to drive strategy, which means our job is to drive marketing.
Yeah.
And that's where you can start really building out the team to execute on the marketing strategy. And I think that's, the next growth for you, because you do have somebody that's pushing to increase sales. And as we increase sales, then we can start increasing that marketing team. And that's where it gets really fun. And I think, so like I said, for you, your job of the hiring process is to build a brand that has the reputation that people want to be a part of. And that's what brand is, right? Building the reputation. And you've done an incredible job of that.